Well, hello, my friends. This is Miss Sheila. Would you like to go on a nature walk with me? So here is my sheet, the same one that you have that I put in your packet, and I'm going to go outside and try to check off as many things as I can find. But before I do that, I'm going to take these things. I've got some vegetables that kind of went rotten. The banana bread that I made today has the banana peels in here. So those can go out to the compost bin. And then I've got a milk jug and some paper and a box. So we're going to take those out. So before we go outside, we don't need to have these lights on. So we have to remember to turn the lights off when we're not using them. All right, are you ready to go outside? Okay, so here's the recycling bin. This is our recycling bin at Little Farm Preschool. So I'm going to go ahead and take the jug and the paper and the box. Those are all things to recycle. And we're just going to throw them in here. Oh, that doesn't look very pretty in there, does it? But those are all things that we can remake things with the things that we recycle. So here is our waste, our compost waste, and we're going to go dump that right now. So today was our compost day, and they've already dumped it. So I'm going to go ahead and, we have all kinds of grass clippings and stuff in there, and this never smells really good. But we're going to go ahead, dump that in there, and I found by the trash can a piece of trash. So we're going to pick that up, and we're going to throw that in the garbage can. And now we've done our duty for the day, so it is our responsibility to keep the earth clean. So we are going to head out for our nature walk now, and I'm heading out the back door. And I know one of the first things on my list was grass. So I think we see some grass there, don't we? So I'm going to go ahead and check grass off my list. All right, let's make our way into the garden. As you can see, we have put in new play chips everywhere in the garden, not in that garden, but over here. So I want to look for a flower. Let's see, can we find a flower? Ooh, there's a flower. Seeing my little farm girl, our little farm girl, and our little farm guy. So I think we can check off flower off our list. Where's flower? There it is. Okay, let's go see what else we can find. Well, I see rock on my list, and these are some rocks that I have painted. So I think we found some rocks, and there's actually another pile of rocks over by the greenhouse, but I think these will do. So I'm going to check off rocks. And here on this list is a tree. So I'm thinking right over there, there's apple trees. So I think I can mark that off our list, don't you? All right, this says yes, we found it, and this says no. So I didn't mark no, I marked yes. So while we're on our little nature walk, I thought that we would come in the greenhouse and see how things are going in here. Here I have a few things. I think those are zinnia flowers. I'm not sure. I don't think I put anything in there because nothing's come up in a couple of weeks. So we have some things over here that I have planted. A lot of things. There's dwarf sunflowers, Italian zucchini. There's lettuce. There is mammoth zucchini, leaf lettuce, jalapenos, squash, and let's see, sugar pie pumpkins. There is moonwalker sunflowers. Over here we've got some tomatoes. They're doing pretty good sprouting. There's some onions, and I think those are those are the dwarf sunflowers, as are those. And look at this, I reused a bird house that was broken, and I planted some zinnia flowers in there that are not quite coming up yet. But over here it looks like we've got some things coming up. Some forget-me-not flowers over here. Okay, some snap peas. They're just small, but they're coming up. And these are mostly all flowers in here. And we've got some more zinnias growing in there. All right, so I thought that would be fun to see. So let's continue on. Oh, look over here. Look at these, all those sugar peas coming up. That's nice. Oh, and we've got some radish, a little radish coming up there. And yeah, we got a lot more things over here too. I'm doing spinach, but I'm not seeing many sprouts yet. I just planted those a few days ago on the 17th. So, all right, let's go on with our walk. Before we go, I just noticed this grass too. We could have used this as our example for grass. So over here in this garden, I have dug out most of the weeds, and right now all we really see is dirt. And dirt is one of those things on our list. So I'm gonna go ahead and find it and cross it off. Do we have dirt over here? Sometimes there's a couple of things that are the same. So there's one. So there's flowers on both of them, I think. So, all right. So sometimes we have to dig for a worm. So let's see if we can find one. Oh, right there. Do you see it? Do you see it? There's the worm right there. Uh-oh, I hope I didn't kill it. Come on, worm. There it is right there. Let's see if we can get another one. Oh, there's some roots. And some weeds. Pull that out. I'm sure we'll find another worm. Whenever I am doing gardening, I always find the worms in here. Come on. Well, when you want to find a worm, you can't find a worm, huh? Well, we found one worm anyway. I'll give it one more scoop. Oh, and there's one right there. Do you see it? Oh, it's going into the ground. Look at that. All right, say goodbye to the worm. So there's the worm on our list. Did we find it? Yes or no? Yes, we did. So we're gonna check yes. All right, let's get moving on. Well, I'm in the preschool garden, and not only did I find some bark, but look at all those ants. I just took that stone off over here. It was on top of this, and I found all of these ants. Oh my gosh. Well, this could be a problem. I'm gonna have Mr. Fred come out here and check this out. All right, so there's the ants, and here is the bark. Okay, this bark was kind of old, so it came off of the trunk. Do you see that? So this is tree bark. This is the outer layer of a tree. Okay, and they probably use bark, and you've heard of beauty bark, which we used to have over in the other garden. Now we have wood chips. It's a little bit like beauty bark, but this is actual wood. But before, over in the other garden, right over there, we had beauty bark. In fact, there's still some beauty bark underneath, and it's made with the bark. All right, so let's get that crossed off our list. We have ant on here, so we're gonna cross that off. And bark, we're gonna cross that off. And you know what? Earlier we found some litter on the ground, which was garbage. So we're gonna go ahead and cross that off because that was litter that I threw away. Okay, do we have any duplicates over here? I don't think so. Let's be on the hunt for a spider, shall we? Okay, so I'm back in the greenhouse, and guess what I found? Oh, look at that. Do you see that? We got ourselves a spider. I'm not quite sure what kind it is, but it's a little creepy looking for me. I'm not sure if I'm going to find a spider web, but I will try. All right, say goodbye to the spider. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and cross spider off our list. Did we find it? Yes or no? Yes, so we're going to cross that off or check it off. All right, let's get moving on. While we're out here, I just thought I would show you all of the peonies that are starting to flourish. They're starting to come up. Look at all those rows that are going to be peonies. So I would love to share some of those peonies with some of the parents. I think because Pike Place Market isn't doing that well right now, our farmer isn't going to be able to harvest them and take them there. So, and he usually gives me some anyway. I can usually take what I want to take. I try not to take too much because I know he needs to make some money off of his flowers. So a lot of times he'll just leave me little patches of flowers that I can see out here. But I think we can spare a few for some of the moms, don't you? Look at all those. I just wanted to go ahead and show you while I'm out here. All right, let's get moving on and find our next thing on the list. I have been on the hunt for a spider web, and I haven't been able to find one. I'm thinking a bee was just right. Is that a bee in there? I think there's a bee, guys. I just found a bee. We are in the apple blossoms right now on the apple tree. Look at all those pretty blossoms. I think it looks so pretty. Did we lose the bee? Did he go bye-bye? Well, we did find a bee, so we can cross him off our list, guys. All right, let's go cross him off our list. All right, we found a bee. Did we find a bee? Yes or no? We did find a bee, so we're gonna check it off our list. Let's see, we have a leaf, a spider web, a squirrel, and an acorn. I can almost guarantee you we will not see a squirrel because we do not have any trees, and we're most certainly not going to find an acorn. In fact, I'm pretty surprised there's an acorn on here because you usually see those in the fall. We may see a bird though, so let's keep our eye out for a butterfly, a bird, a leaf, a spider web, and maybe a feather. What else do we have? And a stick. We should be able to find that. All right, let's go. So I'm over on this side of the field where all these branches are, and I knew there would probably be a stick on the ground. So I think we found a stick. Oh, it's kind of a curvy stick, isn't it? All right, so I think we can cross stick off our list. And here are those apple trees, and so I see a leaf. Oh, so there is a leaf that we can cross off our list too. So we have stick and leaf. So let's get our list out, and we're gonna cross off, where is it? Stick and leaf. And do we have one on this side? Leaf, yes. All right, let's move on to find some other things. Bird. Well, on my walk out here, I found a lonely little tulip. So I thought it was kind of pretty, and I just wanted to show you. It's among all of the peonies. Isn't that funny? He got lost in the crowd. Well, I thought I would show you on the other side of my mother-in-law's house is a field of what's going to be lilies. Now, lilies I'm allergic to because of their pulp, but they are beautiful when they come up. So they're just starting to come up. See, they don't look so good right there, but that's what they look like when they start to come up. Well, to tell you the truth, I haven't had much luck finding a bird. I usually always see birds, but I thought I would come out on the front porch and just kind of sit here because I know Jack will be back. He will come because he'll want to eat, and I know that if I sit here for just a few minutes, he'll be back. Okay, so I will keep my camera here, and when he comes, I will try to get him. I'm going to sit here and wait for Jack, but in the meantime, I just saw a bird up there on the power lines. Do you see him up there? Is he moving? I wonder if he'll fly away. Do you hear him chirping? Oh, and there's another different bird up there. The one that I saw just flew away, but there's another one. I don't know what kind of bird that is. Do you see him up there? He's way up on that pole, way at the top. I can't zoom in anymore. Oh, there he goes. Well, Jack must have left town, so it doesn't look like I'm going to get him right now. Maybe I can get him a little later, but right now I want to go back in the backyard real quick before I run out of power on my camera. Just one moment. So I see a feather. Do you? Let's get closer. Do you see the feather? There it is. Well, I'm not even going to try to fib. I put that feather there so we could find it because I couldn't find a feather. But we're going to be able to cross that off our list. All right. So since we couldn't find the squirrel, I thought that I would just come out here and we'll be able to use our little statue squirrels. Okay. And there's another fun little ant. He's a lot more fun than the ones we saw earlier, or maybe not. Maybe you like the other ants more, but I think he's cute. All right, so let's cross a couple more things off our list, and I think we're about done. All right, let's look this over. We got a rock, a stick, a leaf, grass, litter, which is trash, flower. We did not get a spider web. And a sad face there. Dirt, an ant. We got a feather and bark. We got a tree. We didn't get a butterfly. I saw some butterflies yesterday flying around when it was nice and sunny. Well, maybe, just maybe. We got a flower. We did get a couple of birds, even though we didn't see Jack. We found a worm and a bee and a leaf. We did not find an acorn, so we're going to mark no on acorn. And we're going to go ahead and mark yes for squirrel and no for spider web. I couldn't find a spider web. Alrighty. Well, that's about all for today on the nature walk, on the Earth Day scavenger hunt. I hope you had a lot of fun. I sure did. And I sat out here for a while trying to find a butterfly, and I couldn't find one. You know what? I have a butterfly in the garden. It's not a real one, but let's go take a look. I might be able to find them. But speaking of butterflies, I just wanted to let you know that I ordered a butterfly kit. There's a dragonfly. I ordered a butterfly kit, so we're going to be able to watch butterflies go through their life cycle, and they are going to go from larva to a chrysalis to, look at here, there's a butterfly. We found a butterfly, yay. And I know I have another one somewhere. I'm not quite sure where I hung him or her. I call all things him, it seems. Oh, there he is right there. See him? There is a butterfly. If I turn it this way, can you see it? All right, so anyway, I am really excited. We're going to get the butterfly kit this Friday. And when I do, I will be sure to take little videos so that you can see the life cycle of the butterfly. All right, bye for now. Have a great day.